Hello everyone, this is Mengwei Li. My group member is Yilun Shen. Today we're going to present Australian Open Men's Tennis Tournament Data Visualization and Persuasion. According to historical records of the men's semi-final results, we predict the result of men's final winner will most likely be Djokovic. Also, we're going to provide the strategies for this prediction at the end of the presentation. First, let's take a look at some important criteria per each individual. Djokovic, Federer, Singh, and Zverev. Among all of these important indexes, we would like to point out three of them because we think those are the most important representative for the competitiveness of the tennis player. The first, service percentage, receiving points 1%, and unforced errors. For the first service in percentage, we found that Zverev actually achieved the higher score, who got 81%. Djokovic had 73%, and then Singh got 67%. The last one is Federer, who achieved 65%. However, for the receiving points 1%, everyone just above 30% level. But Djokovic played much better than the other three players because he earned 5% higher more than the other three players, who achieved 39%. Singh and Zverev both achieved 33%, and then Federer achieved 31%. The last one is unforced errors. For this index, actually, everyone is different from each other. However, Djokovic has the least score, who got 18, and then Singh got the higher score, who got 40, which means actually Djokovic made least mistakes during previous record of the games. Additionally, we also compare return points played, return points won, service points played, service point won, total points won, accordingly per each individual. We found that Sim actually has a higher score, who achieved 77.08% for win percentage, and then Djokovic come next, who achieved 72.97%. While the other two players are all below 70%. So let's take a look at the top two players, Djokovic and Singh. On the left side, I list out each criteria per each individual with accurate number. And on the right side, I mapped out from the top to the bottom, from the highest to the lowest. However, we would like to pick out 5 important indexes to compare with these two players. First serve percentage, first in service, second serve percentage, ace percentage, DA percentage. This one is for Djokovic. We collect this data from previous more than 50 games they attended. We found that Djokovic actually played much better because with the recording number, he achieved higher number in most of these index, such as aces, first service in percentage, win first service, win second service, first service average. All of these numbers, Djokovic has higher record than Thiem. So we come up a conclusion that Djokovic would be the potential winner for the men's final games. This is a record for Thiem. Because the game ultimately depends on the performance of the player on the day, we made several strategies for the level of performance on the final day. The relative and easy win and hard to win. Both of the situation we considered. So first let's talk about the relative and easy win. Suppose everyone just play as normal. There is no outperformance, there is no performance beyond expectation. Since Djokovic has higher first serve in percentage and less unforced error, he can just try to play it safe as usually as he can. If Thiem performs with less unforced errors, in this case, which means his unforced error is below 40, Djokovic has better performance in ace and receiving points won. So we still think that Djokovic will make an easy win in this case. But if Thiem was able to perform in ace, receiving points won, and several other performance criteria the same level as Djokovic on that day, which means Thiem performed beyond expectation, while Djokovic just play as usual as before, then Djokovic can choose a strategy to try to finish quickly. Average time to win a match is lower, which makes this is a hard to win case. The last result is that if Thiem is able to totally outperform Djokovic in every level, which is very small percentage of happen event. So Djokovic can stop the match ending too quick and try to earn net points by hitting the ball right onto the edge of the net. He still will have a possible to win in this case, but it's really tough for him to win. So all of these situations we list out are the strategies we would like to present to Djokovic. We strongly believe that Djokovic will be the potential winner at the end of the game. Thank you.